When people say, I need to be more confident. And I work, one of the training programs that I run is effective speaking, and I teach people how to communicate with confidence. And what I've come to know is that there's a difference between self-assurance and self-confidence. You see, self-assurance is the inner belief in yourself. Self-confidence is the outward projection of that. Sometimes a person may really back themselves and believe in themselves, but not portray that in their body language, in the way they come across. On the other hand, sometimes somebody portrays confidence but lacks self-assurance, which is the inner feeling. Now, for most of us, there are always going to be times where we, in a moment, don't feel self-assured on the inside. But that doesn't mean that we can't come across confidently, because confidence is portrayed in perception. It's picking the volume of the voice up a little bit. It's lifting the chin a little bit. It's putting the shoulders back. Confident people who appear confident tend to use more personal space. They have bigger gestures. They walk differently. Whereas somebody who seems to lack confidence, everything becomes smaller. The head drops, the shoulders round, the voice drops, and everything becomes smaller. The personal space that they use is smaller. So it's something to think about, because I think it's very practically helpful to make this distinction between self-assurance, which is the inner feeling, and self-confidence, which is the outward projection of that. As I said, sometimes you won't feel self-assured, but if you learn to control the way you use your non-verbal communication, you can absolutely look confident. The lovely thing about this is that when we change how we use the body, when we breathe as though we were confident, when we stand as though we were confident, speak, use our gestures, use our body language as though we were confident, we actually start to change the biochemistry in the body. We start to feel different. And when we start to feel different, we start to activate different neural pathways in the brain, which means we start rewiring our whole self-belief. So remember something, that no one can see what you are feeling on the inside. Next time you feel like you're lacking a little bit of self-assurance, notice what you're doing with the body language. Notice what you're doing with the voice. Act as though you were confident, and you will start to rewire that. But you will come across confident even if you don't always feel that on the inside.